Hello and welcome to DCU's Postgraduate Open Day, and thank you for your interest in studying on the MA in International Relations. My name is Katrina Dowd and I'm an Assistant Professor in Security Studies at Dublin City University and the Programme Chair of our MA in International Relations. So I'm going to use this opportunity to tell you a little bit about the programme, what we do on the programme, who it's suited for, and really importantly, what our really successful graduates do after they join us. So before we talk about the programme specifically, a few things about Dublin City University, DCU, that you might not know. In 2021, DCU was the Sunday Times Good University Guide University of the Year. More recently, it was the Education Awards 2022 winner for Best Student Experience. It's also been rewarded in the Times Higher Education University rankings, both in terms of its impact on the Sustainable Development Goals, something we focus on to some degree in the programme, and also as a young university globally. And it's now ranked among the top 250 universities worldwide for arts and humanities. So a really exceptional place to do your studies and to pursue your postgraduate programme. A little bit about me and my background, why I'm telling you about this programme. So I am an assistant professor in security studies. My background is as a peace and conflict advisor in the humanitarian sector. I've worked in Afghanistan, Ethiopia, Somalia, South Sudan, and many other fragile and conflict-affected contexts. And my research focuses on conflict, violence against civilians, and humanitarian crises. And one of the reasons I like to highlight for students that background is because it's not unusual in our school or across the programme generally that the staff will be teaching you and engaging with you in the classroom are staff who have both academic experience, but also many of them have practical, professional, real-world experience in many of the contexts in which they're lecturing or on which they'll be guiding and advising you in research projects. So not unusual at all to have staff who have a background in international law, practice, staff with a background in journalism or international development or foreign policy, for example, and they bring all of that professional, real-world, practical and grounded expertise into the classroom and into their teaching and lecturing with students. So the MA in International Relations aims to equip you with tools to analyse our world and the choices we face in it. The DCU MA in International Relations is the oldest in Dublin and is known for its dedicated staff and diverse student body. We welcome students from all over the world, as well as those with different career experiences and those who have studied very different subjects at undergraduate level. So perhaps you're thinking, I haven't studied international relations or politics at undergraduate level. Is this the right programme for me? And I can say that we have lots of applicants who go on to be very successful in the programme, who come from a variety of backgrounds, including politics and international relations, of course, but also history, psychology, media and communications, languages and business. And in fact, it's that interdisciplinary perspective that they bring to class discussion, to group projects and peer learning that can prove so valuable for giving us that holistic and interdisciplinary perspective and approach in the classroom. Our intellectual approach, therefore, is also diverse. We see international relations as the meeting point of diverse theoretical, disciplinary and geographical perspectives. The MA can be completed on a full-time basis over 12 months, so in a single year, or part-time over 2 years. So both of those options are available to candidates. The aims and objectives of the programme include to link theory, policy and practice, to offer high-quality academic training in international relations, to give participants a critical understanding of different theories of and frameworks for international studies, and to enhance the practical skills of participants in the areas of research, communication, policy analysis, and programme and project management. Just some of the modules available on the MA in International Relations. We have one of the widest ranges of optional modules to choose from. Usually in your second semester of the programme, you'll be choosing your optional modules, and those are extremely diverse, some of the largest range in terms of choice of any programme of its kind. And just a small selection of those include environmental change and world politics, EU foreign and security policy, Russia and the former Soviet space, politics of the UN, religion, human values and international relations, and gender, sexuality and migration. So really topical, really wide-ranging modules available, alongside a whole selection of area-based modules, for example, across Africa or Latin America or Chinese politics, for instance, along with other thematic and policy areas too. So what's required for entry? A degree at the level of an Irish or UK honours undergraduate degree, that's a 2-2 or above, or its equivalent. We also consider appropriate combinations of professional qualifications and experience. That's our recognition of prior learning. So for example, people with foreign policy, international relations, international business, commerce, or indeed defense or security experience, those are considered relevant and those can be considered in your application. So if in doubt, please do get in touch and I'd be happy to discuss that further. But discipline-specific knowledge and know-how, transferable skills, research competency and personal effectiveness can all be considered in terms of professional qualifications and prior learning. And a note that international candidates with non-native English speakers must satisfy English language competency requirements. So critically, what will our candidates do when they're done? So our graduates go on to a whole range of different careers, and this is just a selection. So really, it's not exhaustive, but many of our graduates go on to work in foreign policy directly. That might be in the Department of Foreign Affairs, in EU institutions, in UN and other intergovernmental bodies. International development and humanitarian response for those who are interested in working in the NGO or humanitarian sectors. Journalism, research and applied policy think tank roles. So working in research, but perhaps beyond academia, looking at think tank roles, looking at journalism and investigations, for example, and working, applying those skills that you'll be developing and learning over the course of the program. And of course, international business, finance, and roles in intercultural communication. So a whole range of different options for students who graduate from the program and go on to find really rewarding careers where they draw on the learning from the program, those skills and those that key content and knowledge that we develop over the course of the year. So where can I find out more? You can search DCU MA in International Relations to find our program page, and that includes details on how to apply, as well as the deadlines for applying, or you can go directly to the page there that I've linked at the bottom of your screen. So thank you all. I do hope that you'll apply and be joining us sometime soon on the program.